So I've been busy and increased my battle rank a lot. Possibly to no avail, because like battle rank makes things harder, not easier. But I've hopefully leveled up a bit, and we're gonna have another go at this boss fight. Try it a few times, and if I don't get anywhere, then I will go do some more leveling up of some sort. Playing more the Final Fantasy for 2 days, so I've also forgotten
Nothing to do but fight now, is there?
why has the audio changed language? Why has the audio changed language? This is not okay. I want you to hold on to your resources.
Ugh! I hate these half-baked mutant punks!
Come on, let's kick some A!
Nice!
Really? We can't say ass, so we have to say kick some A?
Attack them from that flank! That takes care of them!
What the hell?
Yourselves, men.
And now we're completely surrounded, of course. Right, what are we doing? You're healing and hoping.
Are you even trying? Thanks.
Stand your ground!
Stay strong.
How are you supposed to deal with that at all?
Do you require assistance?
At least now I can change the fucking audio. Does that reset? Please bear with me while the game comes back. There we go. One, two. Right, let's try again. Got over here. Is that right? Yes. David's unit I want to stock up AP. Uh-oh, I got intercepted. Oh no. The stupid ally unit got intercepted. This is gonna hurt. Bye, Rush. Right. Is David going to get a chance to use it? Okay, yes. The question's then going to be, what's that going to leave alive? Get used to seeing this. I think the thing I'm going to do is change to 3 unions. So something like that. That's what we're in at the moment, 54-15. Gives us a slight bonus to attack. Last thing I want to do is reduce defense. Which unit do I want to disband? Probably this one. And then pour it in with this one to give it a bit more punch. Not.
切な沈戦だ。
See how this goes. Still think the better bet is going to be to take out this group first. Hopefully my unions have more staying power at least. Also, I'll build up AP faster, I suppose. Right. So I can't go bulk anything that actually matters. So it literally won't let me act. Apart from to attack these first. I hope this hits everything. That would be grand. Apologies for all the dropped frames. It maybe did. No, it didn't hit the two bosses. Well, let's definitely use the talisman. And let's stay as spread out as possible. That did a lot less damage than I'm used to seeing it do. Did I take one of them out? Yes! That's the closest I've got to actual progress in this fight. Now I just have to survive. You attack from afar. What? How many actions does he get? Oh, thank God. Okay. I think it's been about 10 in-game hours since I last advanced the plot at all. Oh, we left Em behind to guard Athlon. That sounds about right. Yes, she wasn't available for use in that battle. Really makes me think of MGS3 Ocelot. I think. Are they actually going to fight? They are. No expense spared. is a genuinely good fight sequence. I mean, like, surely not true to any real martial art, but it's conveying its point very effectively and in immense detail. Oh, she got him. That was a little unexpected.
バレリア・ハートが助けてくれた。
Ah.
石板だと。
What? Oh, so it wasn't, like, being destroyed. I thought for a second he'd ripped out her heart, but...
貴様が。
That was... distinctly cinematic. I'd expect big video game scenes like that to involve a lot of talking.
母さん、私の石板のせいでこんな。エマ。
ダビッド様の行方がわからんのだ。エマの件も見当たらん。早くに母君を亡くされたダビッド様にとってエマは特別な存在だった。もしものことがあっては。
探すよ。
ここは母の花園だった。母が亡くなった時、父が焼き払った。でもエマが蘇らせてくれたんだ。レムナントの契約者となって以来、俺はこの世界を憎しみを持って見つめるだけだった。そんな俺にエマは花の美しさを思い出させてくれた。
ダビッド、
エルマイエン公は今夜にも覇王討伐を決定するだろう。世界中の諸侯がレムナントを携え彼のもとへ集まる。そうなれば覇王も終わる。
ダビッド、俺気になることがあるんだ。覇王は石板を使ってバレリアハートを変化させたらしい。でも石板はワグラムが。
どういうことだ。
全ては一人の男の企みです。覇王もワグラムも彼の命令で動いているに過ぎない。覇王を操って世界を不安定な状態にし、レムダントを使った戦を引き起こして民衆にその恐ろしさを見せつける。民衆は諸侯がレムナントを持つことに不安と抵抗を覚えることでしょう。そこへマーシャルの末裔であるイリーナを連れた彼が現れ、レムナントを完全に管理すると宣言する。 全てのレミナントを掌握した彼は
There's
新
Irina
た
in
な
that
新皇帝
sentence.
として世界を支配する。
その男ってのは
共和会議長ウィルフレッド・エルマイエン公爵。
そういうことか。
ダビッド様、このような時に身勝手な願いだと分かっております。イリーナをお救いください。
イリーナ城を戦には巻き込まない。そのことはラッシュと約束しました。顔をお上げください。
ありがとう。ありがとうございます。
私は大丈夫だ。大げさだぞ。
ダビッド様。
エマ・ハニウェルセカンド、アスラムへ帰還いたしました。ダビッド様、ご命令を。
エミー、母の意志を継ぎ、私につく。
Good, they do know each other.
Yes, my lord。
これからどうするんだ？
真の敵はナーガプールにいる。こちらの動きが読まれぬよう時を見計らって少数で潜入する。エマの敵を取る。
こんなふざけたこと、もう絶対に終わらせてやる。イリーナ、待ってろ。
So it's a pretty cinematic game, but then there's a camera pan like that to remind you that game developers generally have no idea what cinema is.
Yep.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
You tuned in at a good time. I finally beat that fucking battle.
That's good.
After 10 hours of random side questing and not having a fucking clue what I was doing.
Yeah.
I got really lucky and managed to get both a Gaybolg at exactly the right time and Rush having his offensive special move.
Mm-hmm.
Proc at the right moment. How are you anyway?
I'm good. I'm kind of gearing up to be the sole human being in the house for the next 36 hours.
Fun.
Is family stuff, but
Yeah.
I am glad the Dragon Quest V episode is out and that it was so fucking good.
It was a good one. I'm really proud.
We knocked it out of the park.
Hmm. Ugh. Right, what are we doing? Apparently we're going to Nagapur for some fucking reason. Should I check the shops? I guess I might as well. I should check the fucking customization. I've not looked at that in ages.
Whenever we do get around to Dragon's Dogma, it's going to be interesting because that game is in a weird place, and I don't. Yeah, I like it, but also it's very systems oriented. It's a Capcom game, and not like Breath of Fire 2 Lineage Capcom. It's kind of like regular Capcom.
Yeah.
It's still technically a JRPG, so it'll be interesting to bounce off that.
Ooh, I could. I could give myself an extra plus 15% AP bonuses. Let's do
Yeah.
that.
What battle rank are you right now, by the way?
36?
Alright. I haven't played in a few days. Just because I've been focusing on Final Fantasy XIV and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't
editing.
played since Thursday, I guess? No, Friday. Because World of Final Fantasy. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you had the choice, I'd you'd pick the cute one and not the one with rush legs.
Yeah, pretty much. Although, actually, like, the cutscenes, all the cutscene sequence following the battle has been pretty fucking good. I don't know if you tuned in time to see the fight scene with
No.
Emma. You did, or?
No, I did not.
Emma has this actually really detailed fight sequence with the bad guy, which, like, I was surprised to see that in this game. It's, you know, it's clear that this is Square rather than any of the would-be Squares in the world. Like, yeah, they've got budget.
Mm-hmm.
Because it must all have been mocapped. Where the hell is Nagapur again? It's over here? There we are. I think we were supposed to come here. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to be looking for the sewer entrance or something. I think. Aha!
Apparently, Leroy just read some Dark Souls
Oh boy!
writing.
Twitter's gonna be entertaining when I get back to it then.
Apparently, they described a chunk of gameplay like a fantasy novel, so you know it's good.
Right. Alright, so this is the sequence after which a whole bunch of quests that I was trying to do become available.
Yep.
Including, like, recruiting several dudes that I spent several hours trying to recruit and being very confused because I misread the guide.
Fun.
Yeah, well, I did get some useful time out of it. And I got more used to the systems, at least.
That's good.
Yeah. I still feel really just tense being in regular encounter areas. Like, even just playing World of Final Fantasy, I've gotten really paranoid about oh hey! Law Masters. Really paranoid about not getting into too many random encounters in case I raise my battle level too much. Even though
That's not how World of Final Fantasy works.
It's just a sensibly designed game that doesn't have level scaling.
Yeah. I was playing a bit of Skyrim with a mod that changes how the like the leveling system works, and I think it also affects scaling, but you just get more stuff every level, so it was a bit better. And level scaling is a really dangerous idea, to put it lightly.
Yeah, like, I don't know if I've ever seen it done well for anything. It certainly doesn't suit the way I tend to prefer to play games, because it requires so much more thought and planning.
Like, we played Final Fantasy Tactics, and the random encounters specifically in that were scaled.
Yeah.
And that was like, especially since you could grind EXP and job points completely independent of the enemy type with that specific system, which is like, this is weird.
Please be the map. It's not the map.
I'm also not looking forward to whenever someone decides to throw down $100 on Patreon to make us play Criminal Girls or Criminal Girls 2, because I bumped that up for a reason. It's not $60, it's $100 now. But if someone does it, we'll play it.
Oh boy, you see, like, I don't know that much about that game at all. I've kind of heard the name, and as the kind of thing that
yeah,
would be a meme game for a Patreon bonus for this kind of project, and that's all
Yeah.
I really like. I kind of, I guess it's kind of a net kind of deal, but
I can inform you what Criminal Girls is about. You have a party of 7 girls. You're like their warden. They're all in like sin jail or whatever. And in order to make them like repent and also like behave better, you have to punish them. It was a Vita game with touchscreen elements where you touch various bits of graphics of them, and
holy fucking Jesus!
hello, Sam. You came in after I was explaining to Becky what Criminal Girls is.
I know of this.
1 second.
That's the dungeon crawler that was censored.
That doesn't narrow it down anymore, Sam.
No, it doesn't. But that's what I know of it. It's one of the things I know of it.
Yeah, it was censored because they toned down the character graphics when you have to tap on the touchscreen to punish them. And yeah, that's about the response.
I have seen some of that stuff, and
Yeah, the other thing is like,
I'm getting outmaneuvered by fucking snails here. Mollusks of some sort. This fucking game.
the thing about there was another game that got censored on Vita that was Monster Montes, where you had to rub your Vita to power up your monster girls. And there's a really good GIF on the wiki page, I think.
I'm not sure this is a sentence that can ever go to a good place.
Oh man,
yep, it is Monster Monpiece.
yeah, the GIF there is captioned: "The extreme rub system requires players to stroke both sides of the PlayStation Vita in order to seal the card and remove the clothing from the character in the card." You have to make a jerking off motion on your Vita.
Wow.
It's just like, why would you do that? Like, that's beyond parody.
We know why they do that. It's because video games.
Because nerds are the worst sometimes.
Yep.
Nerds will buy anything.
Except anything that's actually genuinely pornographic.
I mean, Rants has a fucking demographic, so, like, actual eroge has a demographic, and it's usually not the people who will buy the teaser stuff.
Yeah.
I've also been thinking about how we should probably have a Fire Emblem game on the list at some point.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, Fire Emblem's one of the last big ones that we won't have touched.
What about Fantasy Star?
It's not still going though, really.
it's got online too, and that's about it. But,
Yeah.
Also, wasn't there one a couple years ago?
No, I don't think so.
Fantasy Star Nova.
No, developed by Trace.
Our favourite words in the world.
I believe it's just kind of made to be more like offline Monster Hunter. It's almost like Fantasy Star, 'cause that's what it started.
Yep. It's just Phantasy Star Monster Hunter. It's Phantasy Star Online 2 Monster Hunter on Vita, is basically what happened.
I feel like Monster Hunter comes from Fantasy Star Online, in a way. Like, not necessarily the action, but the general structure does feel very similar.
Holy shit, Rush is doing an absurd amount of damage suddenly, and I don't understand why.
Did you upgrade his weapon?
I think his weapon leveled up a couple of battles ago, which might be it.
Yeah, because that'll do some stuff.
I ran past the cussed switch. More of these guys, lovely. At least they take a few turns to kill so that I'm not getting punished for being too fast. Which, yes, is another thing this game does.
いつらを叩くぜ。よっしゃ。そうだ。
I think also actually Rush got a new level of his standard Mystic Art attack, so that might be helping.
I think I'm gonna do some more building.
It's a better. There's dive point. Yeah, building is a better bet than playing this game.
Oh no, is that the disc I've got in? Yes, it is.
What's the alternative? World of Final Fantasy? Or are you playing that on
Yes.
Vita?
I've got it on the PS4. I don't know. I have seen a lot of lately it feels like no one's taking care with the Vita versions on a lot of things. And some of the even some PS3 Vita stuff seems to be a bit kind of crappy.
It's a shame.
Trails of Cold Steel plays alright, otherwise good, but it gets ridiculous on the Vita in terms of slowdown sometimes.
A friend of mine's got the Vita version. I'll have to ask her how it is. The World of Final Fantasy.
I actually heard it's really good, but I'm just that seems like the sort of game I probably want to play on a TV.
Fair enough.
Usually crossplay stuff suffers if they develop for a middle point or the console first and not the handheld.
Yeah, I mean,
Update.
technologically speaking, it's clearly not at the limits of what the PS4 can do.
Yeah, it has some really nice lighting on the PS4, I suppose.
Yeah, but the texture resolution, particularly on the faces, isn't super high.
Yeah.
It's not.
And I wonder because. Sorry.
It's not spoiling the experience of the game at all, of course, but.
So Dragon Quest Builders runs proper 60 frames per second on the PlayStation 4. So that Vita version might be alright. But it is also a PS3 game.
Yeah.
But not here.
I would really like to find the map. That would be great.
It's kind of a pain that not enough of there's not enough people who care about this game to develop a bunch of fan maps.
Yeah.
It's just below that cusp.
Yeah, I've been surprised how detailed the wiki is and everything. But yeah, fan maps would be great. Or just, a map system that worked like every other map system in JRPGs, where you can at least track where you've been without the map.
Yeah, that would be nice. But they would probably make you do something like bring a party member that has cartography as a skill. Or something dumb. Yeah, but you'd have to find and recruit them first. It wouldn't be a default.
Shit, that's very, very bad. Do not want to be surprised by these fuckers. That is only one unit. It's okay.
Oh, okay. While I'm waiting for my Q to pop in FF14, I just got a decent gacha pull on Grand Blue, which I only show up for free gacha pulls now. So
It's probably for the best.
I put a bunch of new characters in the fucking gacha pool, and I am glad I don't care anymore, or else I would be mad that I didn't get the Halloween versions of favorite characters who are on Element for my teams.
Oh well. Right, where the heck am I? Another thing that would be real nice would be if the like switches in this dungeon didn't look almost exactly like chests from a distance.
Yeah.
Obtained Sword of Remember. Oh, that's an item for that memory loss guy.
Yeah, Jorgen.
I think I've got 2 things so far, the book and the sword.
At least the summon I got was really good for my element, but also playing this game is what jumps. Man, when will that fucking tweet I made to someone specifically, who then retweeted it, die?
Which one was that?
I made a tweet to one of, like, the few in anime Twitter people I still follow, because fucking the Anime Witchcraft Works, all of its album covers were modeled off like OST, modeled off Kraftwerk. And then I tweeted all of them at him to make a joke, and then he retweeted it, and now it has 76 retweets and 115 likes.
Fucking hell.
That was 2 days ago. 3 days ago. It didn't help that EVD retweeted it, so...
Oh. See their article on reviewing the BlazBlue wiki?
No, because I don't care about that, even ironically.
I think that's when she's at her best, is when she's just being completely openly silly about stuff. I enjoyed the article, even though I don't really understand it, because I know shit about BlazBlue.
I don't understand BlazBlue. I don't understand playing it either, so...
It's a fight game, it's always going to be lost on me.
I enjoy playing fight games, and
It's an anime fighting game, which is an entirely different beast.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that is some kind of squid up there. I can't get a good look at from down here.
I like the
Or
Persona fighting game,
Hydra?
though.
That's an Arc System Works game, and those are usually alright.
But BlazBlue is also an Arc System Works game.
I mean...
How did these freaking crabs raid lock me when I've got a 3-to-1 advantage? Oh, okay, 2-to-1 advantage. 3-to-2 advantage. But still.
なんか強くなった感じだ。
Oh, it wasn't Rush. Rush is still a rune maiden.
I also need to manage to jam like 8 hours of anime in before tomorrow afternoon.
Have fun with that.
It'll be fine. Gotta be ready for recording the Lazy Cast with Pete, so.
Let's see what this enormous squid... I guess it's supposed to be something squiddish? They look kind of like hydras from a distance, but up close, those aren't snakeheads.
Yeah, that's, I think that's a manticore. I remember fighting kind of similar looking things in Revelia Ruins.
They're called torpedoes.
Yeah, well, you know how JRPG naming tiers goes.
Yeah. Yeah, poison is ridiculously effective in this game. Should be noted.
Because it takes for every unit in the Union.
Yeah, I think so. Does a lot of damage.
And sometimes Curse can just instantly KO you, which is fucked up.
I haven't had that happen to me yet, but... how the hell is Sickbed a battle formation? What the fuck, game? Battle formation casualty.
I got Battle Formation Vampire.
I've got that one. I've also got Belt, the one that...
Yeah, the Belt is so... Why name it Belt? Why not name it Marching Formation? Like... I don't know. You can't change it mid-battle, which would be like, hey, that would be good.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, I need to get across this thing and risk movement, or like risk getting my ass handed to me for
it's
this
just
turn
impossible
only.
to imagine this game providing scenarios where kind of like specialist unions were needed. Like, it's so unpredictable that every union has to be a generalist.
Yeah. It's got that, like, very 2008 to 2011 design where they want you to use, like, really... Like, I actually forget when Dragon Age came out, but it kind of has that problem, too, where it's just, like, you kind of need to know ahead of time what's going to happen, or you're probably going to get your ass handed to you.
Yeah. It's...
And it's not, like, a unique problem, but...
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of, because that game is brutal.
I would guess Dragon Age was 09?
Yeah, Dragon Age was 09. I feel like a lot of Dragon Age kind of like gets it from like specifically PC RPGs from the 90s though. Like it's built out of that lineage.
I can see that. I mean, I haven't played a lot of Dragon Age, but that sounds plausible.
I mean, it's the same developer that made a few of them.
Yeah. They made Baldur's Gate. So. Like, with Baldur's Gate and, like, Neverwinter Nights is like a tabletop system simulator, so... It's just, they figured they'd have more experience with building encounters to not be a piece of shit, but I don't know. Apparently not.
I think those games are a bit hard to go back to.
I mean,
Like,
with Neverwinter Nights specifically, if you know the systems they're based off of, it's just like it's literally tabletop systems like 3.5e. So
yeah, I know Baldur's Gate has a mode where you don't die on the enhanced editions.
that's good.
Yeah. But I mean, Baldur's Gate isn't even 3.5, it's AD&D.
And also very loosely based because it's a video game and one that eventually got like a sequel that was put on consoles.
The Baldur's Gate on consoles is an action RPG. Like, it is quite a different game. Baldur's Gate 2 is just on PC.
I wouldn't know because like all fucking D&D based anything just bores me when it comes to video games.
Yeah, I have, possibly still have somewhere, my Baldur's Gate plus Shadows of Arm, the expansion pack edition, but I never got very far with it.
I think I've got the lot on GOG.
Because like the whole thing with me is for D&D is like being able to actually interact with a person who is going to respond properly to your like actions, and games don't do that well.
Yeah.
I've watched a video. It's a guy called Noah Caldwell Gervais who does like really lengthy videos, and he did one on Baldur's Gate. And I thought it was quite interesting to watch. Just sort of how that's like, it does go into like how that system does not like is not D&D in a way, because it's not the same as playing D&D and it can't be, but I think it's also some of the interesting things that it does manage are kind of cool, and I do want to try it at some point. Though I feel like I might have to do the enhanced edition with the easier stuff.
I wouldn't blame you.
Maybe I'll get round to playing Planescape Torment at some point as well, because everyone raves about that one.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, my biggest problem with those games is that it's just so drab to look at, and they always
The isometric crap is.
It's not really.
You really have to use it.
It's not even the isometric. It's just the color scheme.
I mean, they're also very old.
Yeah.
And with Planescape in particular, if you try and play it on modern hardware, it's just like, oh yeah, this is gonna have a lot of fucking like bad tearing and shit on colors, because it's just like, I don't know how to do fucking 32-bit color.
Yeah.
They're working on an enhanced edition for that.
That would be nice, but I installed the widescreen patch for Planescape Torment and was like, hey, I'll play a bit of this, and then I didn't go back. I got like 45 minutes in, and it's like, nah.
I mean, like, I played Baldur's Gate 1 on like contemporary PC hardware, and it looks like mud. 4 shades of green and 3 of brown, and that's it. Fuck me. Okay, Rush just did 6,000 damage with a single hit for no discernible reason.
Nice.
Yeah, this game confuses me.
I am really glad. I don't know if you got it because I can like never tell with the fucking system they have for like guild quests or guild tasks is just completely impenetrable.
Oh,
It's
you
just
mean
like, oh, all this random shit that you can do, and also they hide a lot of like rush art stuff behind it.
yeah.
Like there was a thing I did, and I was like, huh, I did a thing. And now I can have Rush use potion arts.
Yep.
And I was just like, that's not something you should hide there. What the fuck?
Particularly since that wasn't in like the X360 version.
My god.
Like the whole guild tasks thing just wasn't in.
That is ridiculous.
The improved version, where for some reason I think it might be that like those options weren't available for Rush.
Yeah.
In the original, and now you can have anything with Rush if you do all the guild bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. Which makes Rush a lot more like actually useful.
Potentially.
Cause like I've been having him use the potion stuff because it's just like, hey, here's an attack buff. That's good. When he's already doing like a zillion damage, that's nice.
Like I have those abilities, but I don't think I've ever seen them become available.
They're usually gonna pop up before he's actually engaged in anything because usually if he's in a fight with someone, he's gonna prioritize actually hitting them.
Yeah.
So like in the run up to an actual fight, he'll usually get one of those options and I'll pop it.
What am I doing? Even with the map, it can be hard to navigate sometimes.
So the current village I'm at in Dragon Quest Builders is all full of the bodybuilder type so far.
That's silly.
Yeah, it's and of course they all have Cockney accents. Well, phonetically written Cockney accents because it's Dragon Quest.
Fun.
They just do a quest for someone who'd broken his vegetarian oath 37 times.
Whoops.
もっと強くなってみせるさ。
Right, was there actually anything on here worth getting excited about? No. I see a warped entrance point. Well, that was effective.
勝機が来たぞ。
もっと強くなってみせるさ。
Oh yeah, they don't show game time, do they? Safe files.
Nope.
Oh well.
Bug me forever.
Dragon Quest Builders doesn't show game time either.
I like having that information on hand.
Yeah, I do as well.
I'm not sure what Final Fantasy does now you mention it.
It does.
It does, okay.
It also does the thing at Final Fantasy games that I like. It does that if you pause the game with the start button, it doesn't track that as game time.
That's good. Although it doesn't let you have multiple save files. Which is...
I've heard it's a pretty easy game.
It's very easy. Like, it's not trivial. There are times where you like have to pay a bit of attention, but it is very easy. And it's very good at communicating with kind of optional stuff. What is and isn't to be done now, if you like.
Yeah, well, the first time... I like the first time they introduced the optional... what are they called?
The cubes, I know what you mean.
Yeah, the cube things where, like, here's an optional thing, but the way you introduce it is the guy just jumps in and you die.
Yes. And then it tells you all about the safety net for dying. But like, I've probably played 8 hours now. I've done all but 2 of the optional things that have been available, and I haven't actually yet died once to an unplanned death. It very much is pitched for beginners.
I mean...
Which makes a lot of sense.
I can enjoy a game without dying.
I can definitely enjoy a game without dying.
I
Enjoy this
think-
game a lot more if I wasn't dying.
I think I went through most of Kingdom Hearts 2 without dying.
Lucky you.
You played a different game.
That's true.
And I have not been so lucky on playing that version. Like, it is noticeably harder.
I played Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix both times. Like, It was the first version I played, and the only version I played once the HD version came out, so... Because I was like, hey, this version's better, and there's an English patch for it, and I'm pirating it anyway, so might as well pick up the good one.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it being a harder game though.
Well,
I never
my
did
sister's in a cage. Don't touch the cage, Rush. Good, he stopped.
There's not even like a normal cage, that's a magic cage shit.
She's possibly also mind-controlled, or maybe not my sister at all. Yeah, maybe not my sister at all. Funky monster design then. Very Persona monster design.
Oh, it's a not so subtle Freudian thing.
Pretty much. So that's 2, that's 1, and that's 2. Let's concentrate on the ones.
I was gonna say it looked more like Garuda by way of Mimic than like Persona anything, but it's a Harpelia, so that's fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad the worst discourse that's gonna come out of World of Final Fantasy is Square Enix doesn't understand what cute is. Which I'm still kind of baffled by.
Yeah.
It's a weird one.
It's a killstream one. So it's bad. But yeah, I'll probably actually get around to playing World of Final Fantasy once I manage to get a PS4.
Like, I will say, for the first kind of... I'm being destroyed here, fucking hell. For the first 5 hours or so, there's not a lot that's very emotionally cute. I guess it's a very surface cuteness at first, but it picks up eventually. Well...
Death Touch. Nice. That's... You're in this situation, huh?
No fucking kidding. Rip. Dang it, now I have to find that chest. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, why? It's the door audio. Ah, there's a give offensive support. Let's do that.
当の決意は胸に秘めて戦う。そういうものだろう。
やはり何かが起きている。
God, I am amused. Okay, yeah, there are. I'm looking at this boss on the wiki, and the hit points on Xbox are one value, but on PC it's a range.
Uh-huh.
That's fun.
Yeah. What's the range?
On Xbox it's roughly 14,000 hit points, and on PC it's 8,500 to 15,900 for each. So,
Fuck me.
fun. I am running a dungeon with someone named Santa Claus.
I have 1 union left with 13 HP and it's poisoned.
GG.
No, it wasn't a good game. I don't know how to do this. Like, I don't know how to even start. God, I just got past one wall. Another one. Why? Please give me some healing options, you fuck.
やはり何かが起きている。側面をつけ。
You're currently not deadlocked. Okay, I've got it down to 1 enemy union. How many different texts are there for the power of this fucking talisman? Can't tell you what I might have done differently there to produce a different result, but I won.
You know what irks me the most about this fucking like Last Remnant systems? The level scaling. Like, you do also just like unlock shit from being a higher battle rank on characters. Like, they unlock new areas of arts to learn. It's just like, don't do both. You can't make that a bad thing to increase due to difficulty and also give you new stuff like 50 or 60 levels down the line.
Yeah.
あの方の心は私にも測りかねます。では確かにお伝えしましたぞ。
ダビッド様。
イリーナ城を何としても保護する。マーシャルの力など使わせてはならん。イエス、マイロード。
Okay. So there's another boss fight coming up. I suppose actually a thing I haven't done, which I should have done, is set up another union.
Oh, do you have four accessible now?
I have 5 accessible, but more importantly I have 15 battle units allowed.
You really should have set up, like... Oh, dang, you should have set that up sooner.
Yeah, I don't have anyone good along though, is the problem. Oh, I suppose I've got... Emmy. Somewhere, maybe. No.
我が務めを果たそう。
My worry is that this union will just be weak.
I mean, it's another body on the field.
Well, except that it can cost you a lot morale-wise.
Morale lost isn't necessarily HP lost.
We'll see.
エリナ。
やはり来たか、アスラム公。
エルマイエン公。すべてのレムナントを一手に集めんがため、世界を混乱へと陥れようとするその企み、見過ごすわけにはいかぬ。
貴公は勘違いをしておる。私がレムナントを欲するのは私利私欲から来ているわけではない。レムナントを扱うには大変な精神力を要する。それを続ければどうなる？ ゲイボルグによって父を亡くした貴公ならその苦しみがわかるであろう。
だからイリーナ城を使うと。
マーシャルの娘がいる限りレムナントは恐れ敬う存在ではない。従順なる我らが道具となるのだ。なんと素晴らしい新たな時代の幕開けだ。どうだね
He has a really good villain face.
私と共に新時代の覇
Just
者となる
whatever expression he pulls, he looks completely
私
smug.
は父がそうしたようにレムナントと共にある苦しみを背負う覚悟でいる。やすやす
Makes
と
you think a
他
little
人に譲
handsome
る気は
Jack.
ない。
I don't know Borderlands well
ワ
enough.
グラム
He is
アスラム公は
Very
死の
smug.
ご所望だ。丁重に送ってやれ。
Like I know him from the pre-sequel. I've seen the for the pre-sequel. And we're summoning Ifrit,
nice.
or at least some being interchangeable with Ifrit, because it's a fucking square game. Let's be honest here. Also, Sam, if you haven't got that far yet with World of Final Fantasy, when you have the choice, pick Ifrit, not Shiva or Ramu. Because there's like 4 levels where there's loads of fire weak enemies thereafter, and I picked Shiva and I just had hardly any fire abilities.
I didn't think they'd go that much like Pokemon.
It's... yeah. So, I've got into this boss fight and immediately Rush gets his talisman command. Okay.
Will you give me the power? That's totally a plot beat.
Yeah. Good. Also, this boss is called the Gates of Hell. That's pretty good. Oh, the talisman doesn't respond.
It's gonna build up to it. It's gonna make you work for it. It's gonna make you panic. Ish.
It's going to give me no option, no way of using a third of my effective force for... Yep, still can't use Rush. Oh my god, I have to cancel Deadlock for it as well?
Rip.
And no other option! Fuck this game!
This fight is probably assuming that you have 5 unions.
Maybe. The damage output does seem low for 4-person unions, I guess, but... What the fuck? I just summoned a thing? I didn't know
Cyclops!
Talisman
boy.
could summon a thing? But I have Rush now. That's good.
And also another a union of sorts.
Yeah. Right then. Hopefully I can use Emmy's Union for healing, because Emmy herself has a really good healing spell. Oh shit! Enthralled.
Oh boy.
That has resurrected my dead units to turn against me. By the look of things.
Oh, fucking, that's awful.
Yep. And I don't think I've got any way to target them. That's another unit down. So, every time the boss acts, it takes a chunk out of my morale and does huge damage, and it's got like 5 counters, and it resurrects your dead units to turn against you in a game where healing reliably is completely impossible.
That's some video game.
That is some video game.
時はやるね。
横から崩す。
いつもわらわらとアスラムの力見せてやる。大丈夫か。これが必殺技ってやつだ。
しっかりしろ。
なんとか食い止めるぞ。いいぜ。よし、分かったぞ。どこから来るか。しっかり。
Oh my god. I can make minecarts and rail tracks now.
Uh-oh.
This is Minecraft still. Yep, definitely.
Well, that was the idea.
But no, my quest is to make a cannon.
What the hell do I do about a unit that is charmed? Like, is there any way in this system to counter that?
I have no idea, but I do know that apparently there was a last Remnant charm set that someone handmade.
Yep, that enemy definitely just attacked twice in a row for no apparent fucking reason.
So my only way to get wood in this part right now is I have one tree and I have to keep regrowing it to get 2 pieces of wood at once. Apparently the next Tomb Raider game's name is revealed because some guy had a thing open on the subway on his laptop.
Well done. So this is... Nope, didn't even get the boss to half health. So I think I'm going to stop there for tonight.